Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses.
As we forgive those.
As we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but
deliver us.
Deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Very good, Peter. Now, go to sleep. We've got church in the morning.
To you. Well, you want to open your presents?
Oh, here, Peter. Open this one first. It's from me.
Is it Legos?
You'll see. Do you like it?
Here, buddy. Why don't you open this present?
It's Legos! Thanks, Dad! Will you help me build it?
Don't you want to eat some cake?
No.
Well, then sure I will.
After your father and I clear the dishes.
Okay, just go ahead and I'll catch up with you.
Why didn't you tell me you got him Legos?
I didn't know I was supposed to.
You know, you do this all the time, Martin. I buy him a Bible, you buy him Legos. I take him to church, you take him to baseball games. I'm trying to raise our son properly, and you're undermining everything I do.
How am I undermining? Because I bought the kid what he wanted?
And I don't want to raise him to get everything he wants. I mean, what kind of lesson would that teach him?
Gee, I don't know that he's a kid.
Peter.
I like both my presents, Mom.
Oh, Peter, I'm sorry you had to hear that. I'm glad you like both your gifts. So, why don't you two go build that Lego set and I'll finish cleaning up.
Romans 14, verse 9. For this reason, Christ died and returned to life, that he might be the Lord of both the living and the dead. This is the evil in everything that happens under the sun. The same destiny overtakes all.
Hey, Mom, these last 2 boxes?
Don't forget this. You'll need to read it.
We'll have textbooks to read, Mom.
That book is far more important than a textbook.
But why do textbooks cost more?
You probably won't read those either.
Yeah.
Well, you could at least packed it.
Why? You said yourself I'll never read it.
Make your mother happy for one.
Why can't she just be happy I'm going to college?
She is happy you're going to college, Peter. She just has higher expectations for you.
I got the whole world in front of me, Dad. What am I going to learn from reading the Bible?
Like the fool, the wise too must die.
Hey, Peter. I came as fast as I could.
Oh, came at a good time. She's awake.
Hey.
Peter. Thanks for coming.
Well, of course I came. Well, how's the food?
Ask your father.
A little too sloppy for my taste.
Peter. Can you read my Bible to me?
Sure.
Romans 14. Start with verse 7.
For none of us lives for ourselves alone, and none of us dies for ourselves alone. If we live for the Lord, and if we die for the Lord. So whether we live or die, we belong to the Lord.
Why don't we let your mother get some rest?
Oh, Peter.
Love you, Mom.
I love you too. Here. Take this. Okay. And, remember to read verse 9.
I will, Mom.
Be out of here if you need this. She just wants what's best for you, Peter.
I know. It's just so constant with her, you know?
It's supposed to be constant. That's why they call it faith.
Don't you ever get tired of it?
Sure. I guess she gets tired of me leaving the toilet seat up or belching at the table.
I guess. Has she always been that way?
Yeah. When I met her in 1977 at a dance, I practically had to beg her for a dance. I told her, I ain't no tax collector, but I am a sinner. You ought to spend some time with me. We've been spending time together ever since.
She's just so detached, Dad. From everything. She's ready to die.
I guess that's what happens when you believe in heaven. Nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to keep you here.
I guess. You believe in heaven?
Believing in heaven. For people who stand a chance of getting in.
Look better on you anyways.